Well, the thumbnail does not lie. We are well and truly in the middle of an injury crisis at the club. I don't know if that's my doing or whether that's an FM24 kind of bug. I don't know. It's sort of filtering through to my under 28, under 21s, under 18s as well now. So it's a little bit worrying. But we'll take you through that in a minute. The probably the best bit of good news of this save so far is we're fourth in the league. Um, I'm not really sure how it's happened, but we've played pretty well up until the last couple of weeks, where results have started to wobble. But I think that's due to the fact that so many players are out injured and unfit. But as you can see, just having a quick look at the schedule, we've won quite a few games. We are here. We played Man City, drew 2-2, and then obviously we had a wobble against Everton and drew 1-1. And that's kind of where things started to unravel slightly. We've obviously been in the UEFA Conference League. We're well in control of that, so I won't speak too much about that. I think we've got a game midweek coming up, which will probably get us qualified if we win that. But yeah, we've not played too bad. We've obviously been unbeaten until we lost to Newcastle 2-1 away. We didn't play well at all. And then obviously Crystal Palace, we didn't play well. Thought we snatched the win with an 84th minute goal by Digne. And then Kume scored in the 93rd minute. As is the Carabao Cup, we've just played against Arsenal. We threw everyone forward and scored in the 93rd minute, and then obviously lost on penalties, unfortunately. But we are going to take you through the Brighton game and probably the Arsenal game, I think. So I'll play the Zoria off camera. But yeah, so let's touch upon the injury situation. First things first, I'm still waiting on a physio to get his work permit, but we've got a dire situation. We were 17th as an average on both sports science and physio. So we've tried to better our medical department to see if that helps. At the moment, if I'm honest, it's not helping at all. We've obviously got a lot of players out injured at the moment. We've still got Tyrone Mings and Brandea out long term. We've got Conser, Ramsey and Courtney House out at the minute. We've just had these three return, so obviously still unfit. Still got rubbish sharpness, to be fair. But let's sort this by date. So we're the 4th of November. So let's look down to September. So since the beginning of September, where if you see that Ollie Watkins pulled his knee ligaments and he was out for 2 weeks, we've just had horrendous luck, absolutely horrendous luck with injuries. Current injuries are these 5. We've like I just said, we've had a couple come back, but we just seem to be dropping like flies. As soon as one's back, another one's down. But on our training page as well, the vicious cycle we've got, I think, is although we're not overloading the players, we are training at normal intensity. The big problem is we're having to play players more often because we've got less players, and then those players that are playing more often are getting injured because they're being overloaded with match time. And then obviously when they get injured, the players that have literally just come back go straight into the first 11 and play 90 minutes, and then they get injured again. So we've got this horrible vicious cycle going on at the minute. But I am hoping we kind of sort that out. So that'll be interesting to see how the save goes on. I'm not too sure if it is a me thing, if it's just my luck kind of in this save, or whether it's a bit of a common theme in FM24 so far. Don't know if you guys have played any saves yet and found that your players are constantly getting injured, but let me know. It'd be good to see how everyone else is getting along. So this is a team pick to play Brighton. Just a quick one before we do get into the game. I have tinkered with it ever so slightly. We've reverted the left back position from the inverted full back to just a wing back, and we've taken off the working into the box instruction. I just don't get on with it. I think you don't create, well, personally, I don't feel like I create enough chances with it on, because the team is trying to be way too patient. So yeah, this is the team, guys. Probably one of our best 11. We've obviously got this man who you're probably not familiar with, Amari Kellyman, who I've bought up from the under-21s, which we've just for more for depth. But he has played a couple of games, mainly from the bench. But he scored 1 and assisted 2. He's getting his chance in the attacking midfield position today. So let's get into the game. Let's see how we get on. Brighton are 19th in the league, I think. Let's just flick everything back on. There we go. Brighton they were 19th in the league. They still are 19th. So, look at Tottenham down there. I didn't really notice they were down there, but yeah. So they're 19th in the league. So by all accounts, being at home, we should get the win. Don't really know why Brighton are so awful. I'm assuming because they've lost, Alexis McAllister and Moises Caicedo. Kellyman's here. Can he score? 1-0. Wow. Just talking about him in the pre-match build-up, weren't we? And he's obviously taken his chance already 10 minutes into the game. So he's 4-star potential. So yeah, even when we definitely want to keep him around the first team, even after hopefully everyone comes back. We really want to keep him around, obviously build up on that potential. Is that a penalty? It looks like it might be. We're going to VAR, I think. I don't know if I like VAR in the FM games, Always seems to screw you over at the worst possible time, but thank God this time we've actually got a penalty. I generally find it's usually last-minute goals that I get screwed over with. So, steps up, makes it 2-0. So, do you know what? We seem to play really well on camera, so I might just have to play the rest of the season out. But I think that would just take forever, wouldn't it? So, maybe not. Yeah, I really apologise for the coughing. If anyone's listening through headphones and, yeah, just not liking it, I do apologise. But, yeah, just desperate to get a video out, really. So, although we're 3-0, he's got 2. Kellyman's got 2 for this game. Do you know what? I think he's going to keep his place at this rate. Generally, we usually go for Zaniolo through the middle and John McGinn on the left and Diaby on the right. That's kind of how we start most games when everyone's fully fit. But yeah, Kellyman's sort of looking to make that place his own by the looks of it. But yeah, don't know if I finished what I was saying, but yeah, apologies. I am ill at the minute, so hopefully tomorrow or in the next couple of days, the video audio quality will get a lot better than me coughing into your ear. So apologise, guys. But here we go. We're 3-0 up already. Not even at half time yet. Really surprised by Brighton, to be honest. But I suppose, like I did say, losing a couple of key players. Yeah, that's a point. Ansu Fati, obviously not doing the job for Brighton at the minute, is he? If they're 19th in the league, but we got plenty. Well, I was going to say we've got plenty of highlights, but it looks like Brighton are on the attack here again. Good tackle by Matty Cash. Just playing about with it at the back at the minute. Kamara. Oh, nice little back heel, wasn't it? Are we going to make it 4 before half-time? Diaby's running through 2 players. No, he's hit it over. But as far as first halves go, guys, I think that's probably one of my best that we've played this season so far. We're definitely pleased with the number of shots, so keep that up. This is sometimes where, I mean, to be fair, I've had my moan now about the injury crisis. So now that I've had a good moan about it, hopefully, I think Ollie Watkins has got on the score sheet as well, 4-0. Yeah, now that I've had my moan, things might be looking up. Because I think with this team, we could potentially definitely get European football. Definitely, I think. And I think Champions League football may be a bit stretched too far, but I think there's a potential now, isn't there, to finish 5th and qualify to do with all the coefficiencies and stuff. So Brighton are in here. Ansu Fati scores, takes one back. Could have done with that clean sheet, but yeah, Champions League football. I mean, we're in the Champions League spots at the minute. There's a long way to go in the season, especially when you've got Arsenal, Man United and Chelsea creeping up on you. But we'll just take it game by game and see how we go, won't we? So I think the thing now is don't want to concede again, because I've seemed to have the habit of conceding a couple of quick goals in the second half, and before you know it, that 4-0 lead is all of a sudden looking a bit nervy with half an hour to go. So looks like things are repeating themselves. I think what will make a couple of changes. Oh, he's hit the bar. DRB. There we go. That's probably saved it, hasn't it? So let's make a couple of subs just while we... I think we'll bring John McGinn. No, I don't really want to use John McGinn. He's still not sort of full fitness. Torres isn't having the greatest game. To be fair, it's all about game management at the moment for me. It's all about game management. We're trying not to overload the players that we do have. So a lot of it is just like for like swapping. Now let's just see how this. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Yeah, a lot of it's just like for like swapping at the minute. Just trying to. Oh, this doesn't look good, does it? Just trying to sort of manage the game time. This does not look good. And it's gone high and wide. I don't know what happened there. It was a bit strange. But Kellyman is playing an absolute blinder. Must love it on the big occasion, on the on-camera games, hey? But yeah, what I'll do, guys, is I think after this game, I think we've pretty much wrapped it up, haven't we? It would be nice to get another goal. Maybe a Kellyman hat-trick would be nice. Or just as I said it, I thought that was going in then. But yeah, it would have been nice for a hat-trick. See if we've gone third there. But what we'll do is we'll bring you straight back for the Arsenal game. I think this is the Arsenal game. No, sorry, we'll play the Europa Conference game off camera, because I just feel like it's a bit of a waste. And then we'll come back to play Arsenal that are in fourth. I think that's it. No more highlights, and we've won 5-2, guys. So, good result. Really good result. We'll come back and play Arsenal in a second. Just before we get into the Arsenal game, I just wanted to quickly show you we did win that game against Zori, I don't know, off camera. Leon Bailey got a hat-trick, and we have qualified, not first just yet, obviously there's still another couple of games to play, but we've qualified nonetheless. So good stuff. This is the team we're going to go with Arsenal. We've taken Kellyman out and put Tielemans in attacking mid. We just thought go with that little bit extra quality. We would love to pick up a couple of points against Arsenal. Well, 3 points against Arsenal, but I take a point, I think, away from home. I did want to show you. I did wonder how long it would take to happen. But obviously, as you can see, Matty Cash is wanted by Al Ittihad. Ollie Watkins is wanted by Al Ittihad. So it will be interesting to see in January. How prominent the Saudi clubs are in buying players and bidding on players. Obviously, endless amounts of money. So it will be interesting to see how that affects the market in FM and if they try and snatch up everyone just like in real life. So that'd be interesting. Away from home, and yeah, that I think we played on the last game we played. Arsenal lost. I can't remember who they played, but they lost. So obviously we're still in third place at the minute, and it would be nice to take it'd be nice to take all 3 points really. I don't know why I keep saying a couple. You can't get a couple of points. It's either 1 or 3. So it looks like we might be on the attack here. Just recycled the ball. Zaniolo down the left wing. He's going to cross it into Ollie Watkins. No, Declan Rice got rid. I think Arsenal on the counter here. Trossard. Is he going to cut inside? Over the bar by Trossard. Let's take that off positive. Always forgetting to do that. We always try the positive approach against teams, lesser teams anyway, and I'm always keeping it on for the big games. Sometimes it works, but I think a balanced approach against teams like Arsenal. Sorry, guys. Yeah, just makes sense sometimes. So we're on the attack again. Zaniolo is going to whip another one in. Tielemans 1-0. 1-0 from Tielemans, and that was a good decision, wasn't it? Good decision to put him in at the attacking mid position and take Kellerman out because he scored. Looks like we got that right. We've gone 2 points behind Liverpool at the minute, but a long way to go. First shot, first goal. Long way to go in this game. But it would be nice to nick it. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm really enjoying FM24 so far. This is the first kind of save I've played. I've got a load of ideas. I've got a really good one that I think. Let's just watch this attack. Zaniolo's going to cross it. No. Looks like they got it away. Just hope that's what they seem to be quite dangerous on, isn't it? Is the counter attack. But yeah, I've got a lot of good ideas. I think they're good ideas. Hopefully, you guys think they're good, just as good anyway. Of when the full game comes out, a couple of little experiments I want to try, a few little fun things, and I've got a big save idea with Liverpool in the pipeline. And I've also got what I love to do every year as a save from non-league. We try and get all the way to the promised land of the Premier League and Champions League, etc., etc. So that's obviously a big long-term save. I would love to bring that to you as well. But I do think our Liverpool save is probably more interesting for you. Just a brief one really is. As we make some subs, I'll just quickly tell you about it. Is we're gonna attempt to essentially play out multiple seasons and not sign anyone. Now that sounds ridiculous, maybe, but the idea is to develop the youth system to the point we've got players coming through, and by the end of it, the idea will be to have a team full of. Not so much Englishmen, but a team full of homegrown players, so to speak. So that's the gist of it. That will be coming soon, I hope, and we'll sort of dive into that more, obviously, when the series comes about. But just trying to keep you. Ooh, that was a strange pass, and that one we're going to lose the ball. Why are we playing with it there? Oh, that's so disappointing. Why we're playing with the ball there is beyond me. Absolutely ridiculous. By all means, do that while there's no players charging at you. But when you're under the pressure, just get rid. Disappointing because that's sort of ruined that now, I think, and we need to find another goal if we're to. Diaby's looking like his legs are gone, so I changed the 3 of the front 4 now. I just hope we can. I say hopefully we can hang on. We need to stop playing stupid passes, and actually look like we want to win this football match. So, John McGinn to Douglas Luiz, playing it back again. That's all right as long as we're keeping possession and not giving it away to Trossard like that. Don't. Oh, why have we done that? What have you done? Matty Cash, what have you done? 2 goals in 5 minutes, and it's our own fault, our own undoing. Oh, I cannot believe we've done that. That's so frustrating, that is, guys. So frustrating. Yes, we weren't the better team, but we scored so early on. we scored so early on and held the whole game until the 70th. Well, those 2 goals in 10 minutes was our own doing. So don't like what I saw. You're not going to be happy, but I'm not happy. So very frustrating, that one, guys. So we're down to 4th, obviously. And at least no one's injured, right? We've got Matty Cash that could do with a rest. He's definitely going to get a rest next game. After that mistake he's just pulled, he's getting dropped. We're calling it. So, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed those 2 games and just sort of really interested in the series so far and see how far we can take this Villa team. We're going to take you all the way. Probably, wow, that's a good one actually. We'll take you to the Liverpool game so we can get the January out of the way. We've not got any funds to buy anyone. We're in debt by 32 million, but we'll go all the way through the January transfer window to see if we can pick up any good young players or whatnot, and we'll bring you back for the Liverpool game. So, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. You know, a lot of you are subscribing and liking the video, which I really do appreciate, and a couple of you have, you know, given me your feedback and stuff, which I also really appreciate. So, yeah, just keep it coming if you can, guys, and see you in the next video.